Dragon Ball Evolution.
Dragon Ball fucking.
They're in fucking high school. They're in high school. Okay.
Wow.
You know what? You know what, Mark? I think the only fucking way to approach this bullshit is to just go through it piece by piece. So let's go. The prologue made no sense at all. And I felt like I was watching Transformers again. I felt like I was watching Transformers.
This was stupid. How could they do this to Dragon Ball Z? It was one of the greatest. It was one of the best.
So right off the bat,
one of the best animes out there, and they had to fucking ruin it. Why?
So right off the bat, they fucking mispronounce Piccolo's name. They call him Piccolo or some shit like that. And thank God that doesn't continue throughout the whole movie, but it was there the first fucking time that name was mentioned. So, apparently we have something about some creature who I already forget the name of being Piccolo's minion or some shit like that, being trapped or some shit like that. Or basically this whole movie comes down to a bunch of or some shit like that.
Yeah, you know, definitely. I felt similar, but not the same way. Okay.
So
the way I felt about this movie was that taking this into consideration, what they did, I value this as an action movie. It was okay for an action movie.
But it was not, Dragon Ball.
No, but not for Dragon Ball.
It was fucking Dragon Ball.
Not Dragon Ball. This wasn't Dragon Ball.
This wasn't Dragon Ball.
This was not Dragon Ball. It couldn't be. Okay?
It wasn't.
Okay, dude, they spend their years...
So let's just fucking talk about how... Okay, so it starts off with Goku, who's an 18-year-old, and this eccentric, wise old guy who is training Goku, so I'm assuming it's Master Roshi.
The only pretty good actor in the movie.
I was like, this could actually work. This seems like a really good Master Roshi. Then I hear the word Grandpa. I'm like, what?
Well, dude, Grandpa Gohan actually he did a good Grandpa Gohan. I pictured Grandpa Gohan like that.
I guess, but the fact that Grandpa Gohan's still alive when Goku's 18, it's like, wow, there's the first fucking glaring plot hole, or, you know, air, or whatever the fuck. And they're in high school. They're in fucking high school. We basically get like
high school.
Fucking high school. We basically get like a fast-forwarded like Spider-Man origin story. Goku suddenly gets a bunch of power out of nowhere. Chi-Chi, the hot chick, fucking suddenly likes him without any sort of fucking development or anything. It's so retarded. It's so retarded.
Yeah, it definitely is fucking
And then in the most predictable movie death of all time, which I'm just going to call an Uncle Ben moment, Grandpa Gohan gets killed off.
Yeah, what the fuck? Well, okay.
Oh, come on, Mark. You didn't see that coming?
He was supposed to die because he's dead in Dragon Ball Z, but still, fucking like, whatever.
Whatever.
And they...
So we have to speed this up, so... Okay, and here's the biggest piece of bullshit in this entire
biggest piece of bullshit,
thing.
Tyler?
Piccolo's little fucking hench bitch.
What the
fuck was up with that?
I don't get it. I just don't get it,
That
Tyler.
was the most retarded thing ever.
Piccolo
Piccolo is fucking all-powerful. Why does Piccolo need some fucking generic hot Asian fucking vixen with guns and shit? Piccolo is Piccolo!
You know what, Tyler?
Motherfuckers!
Tyler, you know what? She's weaker than fucking Chi-Chi!
I know, she's weaker than Chi-Chi. It's like, why does Piccolo need that bitch? I mean, the Piccolo in the show would laugh at someone needing a henchman. And you know that, right?
You know what he would do? You know what I figured, Tyler? You wanna know what I figured?
What? If that bitch were to come up to the Piccolo in the show and been like, hey, I want to be your hench bitch, Piccolo would have fucking killed her on the spot.
You wanna know what, dude? Okay. Like, if Piccolo saw this movie, right now, being created, you know what he'd do?
He'd fucking kill everyone involved with it.
He would send a fucking Hell Zone grenade on the fucking cast.
I know, dude.
Blow shit
Not
up.
just the cast.
Cause a fucking hell on earth.
Everyone involved in this movie would be dead, basically.
God. And you know,
So
they didn't have Hellzone grenade. All he had was this fucking weird red shit. What the
fuck was that red shit? I know.
I know.
They didn't have the
Goku
triple
had-
They didn't have the triple attack. They didn't have anything. They didn't have. I don't know. I forget what the names of the attacks are, but they didn't have anything. They had red shit.
I know there was no tri-beam cannon.
Tri-beam cannon. That's
You know,
what I was
okay.
thinking of.
I am just putting this out there right now. I loved Dragon Ball Z as a kid, and I used to obsess over this shit. I loved it, but you know what I saw on the screen?
It wasn't Dragon Ball Z.
I saw people trying. I saw what I literally saw. This. I saw people trying to make their own version.
I know.
Dragon Ball Z will bring the crowds in, and you know what happens.
But
when the
what
crowds come
was
in?
so fucking bad about keeping to the original source material?
Yeah.
Oh, and like, would it have killed them to fucking call Piccolo and Namek? I mean, seriously.
Yeah, Namek or Namek or whatever.
Yeah, would it have killed them? Would it have fucking killed them?
Why? Why, I ask you?
I don't know. And
I
then
know.
the movie just gets worse as it goes towards the fucking, like, you know, adventure element. And it just turns into a bunch of, like, random fight scenes and shit.
Yeah. And, okay, the fight scenes, I have to say, good job for the camera work. But that's the only thing.
I thought there was a couple interesting, like, slow motion effects and shit.
Okay, when they're dancing on the tight ropes and they're fighting, that was a good scene for camera
That was
work.
a good scene.
Yeah, but you know what?
There were some decent action sequences.
And once that drew me in, listen, okay, I love Kung Fu movies. I love them, dude. But you know what? This was really a good Kung Fu movie, not a good Dragon Ball Z movie. No.
I beg to differ with the good Kung Fu movie thing.
Kung Fu movies.
I just thought it was basically, I don't know. It's like, it was such a generic, like, hero's journey sort of thing. I mean, come on. The plot was so paper thin.
It was pretty thin.
So what do you think of Bulma and Yamcha and Roshi?
Well, Bulma
was okay.
I think they went with a good thing getting a hot chick because she has to be a person. But I was afraid of them making her like a super smart scientist woman because because the point of Master
Salami time! Woo! Salami time!
So the point.
Salami time! Salami time!
What the fuck? Okay.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Whatever, let's
Okay,
just
so-
continue this review.
So, okay, so that was our friend. But anyway,
No, people know who Kevin is, Mark.
okay, people know Kevin. It's cool. But anyway, what was I talking about?
Roshi, I thought they did a good job with.
Oh,
Yamcha,
yeah. Basically, Bulma, good casting Bulma because you know.
Yamcha was good. Roshi was good. Although the fucking guy who played Grandpa Gohan was a great Roshi, I thought.
Yeah, and
Although Chow Yun Fat did a good job too. I just didn't think.
That was Chow Yun Fat.
Yeah,
I
didn't think Chow Yun Fat. He was trying to be funny, but I just can't. I mean, I just have like terrible flashbacks to Bulletproof Monk. So.
I remember that Iron Lotus movie.
We have a minute left, so let's wrap this shit up.
Okay, so Dragon Ball Z, great show.
Oh, and
movie,
one more
piece of
thing.
Shit.
What the fuck does evolution have to do with anything?
What the fuck?
It didn't. You know what? There's not even enough time to fucking go through. Like, we haven't even addressed the fucking. What? Yes.
Okay.
So part 2 is coming up because there's just too much shit to fucking cover in one review. We
Yes.
still haven't gone over like. There's just too much shit. Okay.
I
part
know,
2.
way too much. Dude,
Yeah.
I say we end this first.
Alright. By introducing our new catchphrase.
Yes.
Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah!
Fuck.
No. That's how we do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck yeah!
That's how we roll.